Hello, my furry friends. My name is Fuzzy Cub, and welcome to the final episode of Techopolis 2. Today, we're going to be completing this quest here. And let me tell you, this is going to take a very, very, very long time. So between episodes, I have set up this guy, which is basically taking everything that we've got over the last few episodes and condensing it all down into final Techniums. And I even made this drawer out of all three of the ores that we got from space, which is fitting. The thing that is kind of keeping it from filling up at the moment is nether stars. Thankfully, everything else has all backed up. Nothing else is really, lagging behind or anything. All the final Technium looks like it's completely restored again, so that our refined storage system won't actually be crippled again this time. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's episode. So I was just about to start the episode when I was basically just bookmarking them all here, and then I realized I need 16 final Technium for each of these. That means I need 16 of each of these. And there are, 10 things here? So I need 160 of these mod mastery papers, which means I need 160 voided Technium. So basically what I did was, I took an entire stack of hellish Technium out, and I've been feeding it slowly into here to make sure we have enough voided Technium, which kind of means our system is now kicked into gear again. So these have all started producing again, and I think refined storage is going to be a little bit finicky at the start, and maybe it'll do the whole glitchy thing, but I'm going to keep on going with today's episode because I just got amazing news. Like news I've been waiting for 3 years. So a little bit about me. I basically started doing YouTube like 2.5, 3 years ago, because I had quite a bad accident playing rugby. My leg decided it didn't want to be in a normal shape and decided, to go backwards and at a very weird angle. Long story short, my leg was held together by metal for the past 3.5 years, and walking in general is painful for me. But today, I just got told I have finally got my final surgery date, and it's coming up in 3 days. So I have 3 days to get this episode done, published, ready, and out. So I don't have any time to waste. I just have to get through this as quick as possible, but still having fun. So let's start off with the easier mod mastery books. So I think this is possibly the easiest. We basically just need to make 8 lots of this. And you know what? I think I might have a little fun with this and do it by autocrafting. We have barely touched refined storage autocrafting, mainly because refined storage is messing up a lot lately, but I think we could probably get all of this autocrafted without us having to lift a finger, except, making the actual patterns, but hey, it's fun! So let us see if we can make all the way up to netherite level crafter, because these guys have a lot more room in them than the normal crafters, and they're actually stupidly fast. So first of all, we need to make just a normal crafter. Where are the normal crafter recipes? There we go. So let's make a normal crafter. We update you to an iron crafter. Update you to a gold crafter. We do need neural processors, which are actually quite easy to make. I'll just do 6 of them in case I need them for the other ones. Boop. That's the gold crafter. Then we go to diamond crafter, which is easy enough. And then finally, a netherite crafter, which again is very easy. Nice. So let's pop this guy here at the back. Now look, this guy here has, 9 slots? And he's full with speed upgrades. This guy here, he has tons more slots, and I can also pack this guy full with speed upgrades too. Let's see if refined storage will let us take stuff out. Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Just need to take... Come, please. Computer says no. Oh, I'll just craft 4 more. Okay. So let's put all 4 speeder upgrades in here. I don't think we need to put a stack upgrade in here because it doesn't really matter about stack processing. You just need it to be fast. Okay, so let's use this guy to make this. So we have this already, and we have this already, and we have this already. So basically, all we need to do is add a pattern for this guy. We put you in here. And then we need a recipe for this guy. So we need a recipe for paper. Paper. And then a recipe for you. And that should be 1 book auto-craftable. I did say we were starting off with the easy ones. Oh, I actually have to do this guy as well. I keep forgetting. I have to do the actual book too. And next. Ouch. This guy... I just realized how long this is going to take to do 16 of each of these books. You know what? Let me just get all the auto-crafting things put in place and I'll be back to you guys afterwards. So, after far too much time, I think I have almost all of the easy books done. The last thing I need to do now is I need to get this guy. Oh, he's pointed right. Nice. I got it the first time. I need to get this guy connected up. Like so. Need to get an exporter on this guy and an importer on that guy. And then we need this book here to go into that crafter because it's an induction smelter recipe. So if we click on this and then we click processing, so it means that it's a process, it's not an autocraft. We can pop that guy in here. So as soon as we ask for that book to be processed, I'm going to send the stuff into this iron crafter, which labels itself auto smelter because it's attached to an auto smelter. And it'll process all the stuff in here. And then this importer will import it back into the system, thus completing the craft. I hope. I haven't actually tested this one yet. I've actually tested 2, so I have made 2 of the books. I have made 1 of the essence ones and 1 of the compressium ones. The compressium ones just to double check that the auto crafting was working, and the mod mastery essence because it is a very large craft. So if I pop upstairs, beep, I have set up an auto crafting up here for the ultimate crafting with the recipe in here. And a barrel with all of the stuff. And then on the bottom, we have an importer that goes back into the system, just like downstairs. And I just wanted to double check that it actually worked. I also have this second one up here because we still do have to craft the final Technium ingot. And that is a recipe and a half in itself. Look, I told you there was die at the end. Lots of you didn't believe me, but I knew we weren't wasting our time. So why don't we do our first autocraft of all 16 books. Oh, by the way, if you want to craft these guys, usually it only lets you craft if there's nothing of it in the system. If you press Control, Shift, and click, it brings you to the menu page that lets you autocraft. So we need 15 more of these, which is 10 plus 5, start, and it says crafting 15. To craft 13, available 2, so there's 2 in the system, but it can auto-craft 13 because we have the recipe set up. This guy has 57, can auto-craft 18, available 48, available 120, and available 13. So, looks like we can do our first autocraft. I was going to go and check in this guy from the crafting monitor, but this guy was so quick, it instantly crafted. Wow, that was super fast. Okay, so let's do the waystone one now. So we need 16 of those. Don't blink or you'll miss it. Oh, okay. I knew the netherite crafters were fast, but I did not think they were that fast. Okay, let's maybe do the flux network now, because again, that is a very easy craft. Start and ooh, what are we missing? We are missing obsidian. Interesting. I think that might be because the drawer has been limited. Yeah, so we need to take out the downgrade. And I suppose this is a perfect time to use up some of our time in a bottle. We have a total of 84 hours with 77 hours left. I think we can afford to use some of it. Let's grab some of this. It should be processing super fast. We need a component in there. I'm very, very glad we have these extra ones and an entire tank full. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be enough. Let's try this craft again. Start and... Oh, we're still missing. And we're missing flux dust. Interesting. Okay, so let's upgrade this guy to hold more. And let's go and time in a bottle the obsidian again. Okay, let's see now if this is enough. Still missing 33. I also literally just realized something. I was speeding up dielectric paste, not flux dust. That's hopefully enough. Okay, take 765. Can we now make 16 of them? No! Oh, come on, we're just missing 9 obsidian. Okay, now, finally. There we go. 16 waystone, 16 flux, and 16 compressium. Nice. Okay, let's try getting 16 thermal. Now this one's going to be interesting because this one needs a lot of steps to work. So it needs to start off by crafting, and then it needs to auto craft also. So you might actually get to see the crafting monitor working. So if we press start, it should start crafting and then sending it all into here. Nice. We also need to output to the back. Yeah, because the craft won't be considered finished until it goes back into the system. So let's take a quick look at this. You can see it's processing, storing, processing. Nice. God, I love all this stuff. The last 7 will be made, and we'll have enough here for our 16. Yes, I could have crafted this by hand. Yes, it might have been quicker, but no, it would not be this much fun. Something seems to be stuck. Okay, we've gotten 12, and these guys seemed like they were stuck. Seems like refined storage is not liking this. I think it's probably because these guys started kicking in. That meant these guys started kicking in, which meant all the machines start kicking in, and refined storage said, sorry, I'm just thinking about far too much. Please wait. Okay, I'll be back when things are finished. Okay, so I logged back on, logged back off, restarted the game. I let the whole system catch up, restocking all the Technium ingots it just used. Now, please let me have my last 4 books. Okay, so it still has the 4 mod mastery papers there, which is good, Shift, Control, click. 4 more, start. Will he be good and just give me the 4 books? Probably should have sped that guy up as well, but at this stage, I just want it to be over. This is not the one I thought would have given me the problems. Okay, but it looks like this thing is going to clear in 2 seconds. 1 more scheduled, 1 processing. There we go! All done. Now we never have to see that recipe again. Okay, so what one will we do next? So these 3 aren't too bad. I think this is probably the worst one because it has quite a lot of nested crafts in it. Let's just start it. And immediately we are missing 64 rovers? Don't I have rovers as a... I have the rover. Let's pop you back in and we turn off exact mode. Maybe that'll help. Beyond Earth. 16, start. Okay, I'm missing some vines. I'm missing cobblestone, ironically, and I'm missing some sugarcane. Maybe I'll just request the rover. That way it can start the... Oh, there we go. There's 16 rovers. And then we could just maybe do this. Missing sugarcane. This is pain. This is just pain. You want something done? Do it yourself. Okay. Please let me have 16 books. looks like we are getting vines. I honestly thought I would have enough. I need a stack, so I need 14 more. Hey, there we go. Now can I have my book? Hey, nice. Okay, now this one. This one is not too bad. Once again, it has a couple of nested crafts, but it should be okay. And watch it fail. And it's failed. Okay, we need 128 control circuits. I'm almost sure I have an entire drawer full of those. Yeah. Okay, I'm missing elite control circuits. Did I not put the recipe in? I didn't put the recipe in. Elite control circuit. Recipe in. Now will you give it to me? No. Missing advanced control circuits. Let me guess, I didn't put that recipe in either. No. I'm so good at this. This time? Refined obsidian. Huh. I know we make refined obsidian. Maybe it's stuck in a machine. Okay, yeah, there, it's stuck in there. We just have to wait for some of that to process. How much of that do we need? Oh, we need a lot of that. I'm just gonna, edit this part out. Please. Please work. Yay! Start. And 16 crafted. Nice. Okay, this is one of the ones I'm worried about. So, the Mastery of Essence is the one I'm most worried about. But this guy has so much nested crafting with all the processors and stuff. Don't even think I have enough processor binding and stuff to make it. But like this one takes up most of the crafting here. Then it also has the auto crafter for all the processors, all the processors. So I'm gonna just click it, but I just assume it's not going to work. Yeah, it's not going to work. And once again, what? Missing 20,000. There's no way I can mine all that. Apparently, there is a way I can mine all that. This is going to take so much time. Please, sweet baby Jesus, let this be enough. This is annoying. How? How? Think this game is possibly going to kill me. And this wasn't even the one I was most worried about. How are you doing? Not too badly. I did have 5,000 in there. So let's see. We need... Oh, we still need 15,500 glass and 46,000 more silicone. Wow. You know what? I'm just going to go to bed and I think I'll start this tomorrow. I still have a full day left before I have to go into hospital to get my surgery, so yeah.
The next day.
Okay, so it's the next day. Everything, maybe with the exception of steel, seems to be completely backed up again. I've made a few changes and I've added all the recipes needed between now and then because there was so much to do. This guy should be finished. Yeah, the thing is finished, which means that guy down there must have enough in it by now. Surely 65,000 is enough silicon. Please be enough silicon. So I have added a magma crucible that is melting down glowstone into energized glowstone because we need a couple of buckets of that. Now I could use fluid storage from refined storage, but with all the problems I'm having at the moment with it just not really working very well, I think I'm just going to get my own buckets and put them into the storage system because we do need, where are you? You're somewhere here. Yeah, we do need energized glowstone buckets for these guys. So I'll just get 16 of these and I'll put them into the storage system so they can be used. What else did I do? I added some enderium glass and some signalum glass because we also need them for these guys here. And so I think we have lumium glass already made somewhere. Maybe not. I will have to add that before we do the big mega craft for the final ingot. But yeah, I think that's mainly the. Oh no, there's one more thing I did before I forget. Let me see. It's over here. I have this guy producing the dye ore into. Actually, has 64 of them already. So I needed 64 compressed dye thingies. It's just doing some backups, but I started that now because each one of those is like 1,000 or something. Yeah, 1,024. So half of a drawer full just for one of these compressed dyes, and we need 64 for them in the recipe. So let us get the final auto-craftable book, I think, which is this guy. Please tell me there's enough. Please, please, I've waited hours. Okay, yeah, okay, yep. All done. We can do this. Barring any malfunction of crafters, I think that's the last easy one to do. So let's get this guy crafted. Hopefully it doesn't stall or... Machine doesn't accept item. What? Okay, it's just gonna take a very long time then for these to process. Okay. I suppose in the meantime, what we can do is we can start working on this one here. We need to get phenolic resin, which is acetaldehyde and creosote oil. So we have creosote already. We have to make acetaldehyde, which is ethanol in a refinery with a silver plate. And ethanol is... Potatoes, melons, apples. We have tons of apples in an industrial fermenter. So I'm going to grab everything that I need to make those machines. And let's pop up to the industrial engineering area and set that guy up. Because I don't think, looking at that, it's actually too bad. We just need a bottling machine to basically just pour it over the mod mastery papers. We'll see. I'm sure something bad will happen.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so in this chest, I've gathered everything I think I need to make this guy. Let's take all that stuff out. Where are we going to put this guy? We need to grab some of this creosote. We are all out of creosote. It's still coming in, but this guy needs to back up first. So let's just make machines for now. Well, let's grab our No, it's not letting me take it out. Okay, phew, that one let me take it out. Let's just set it up here somewhere. So the first thing we need is an industrial fermenter. A machinery fermenter. We need an engineering block, two, and 2 pipes. Okay. Next layer is another one of those, redstone and 4 cauldrons. I didn't get the cauldron, but I do have the other stuff. I really hope this allows me to make a cauldron. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 4 sheet metal. And that's it. It seems like I hit the cauldron in the middle here with the hammer. And we have moonshine. That's an achievement and a half. Kind of feel like I need moonshine at the moment. Then you make ethanol with some apples and stuff in it. And then you need to go into a refinery with acetaldehyde and creosote. Okay. And the ethanol goes into the refinery first with a silver plate. So we need 2 refineries. So the refinery looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5, and 2 in the middle, and then pipes. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we may as well build the second one of those then. 1, 2, 1, 2. So hopefully this one works. Did I miss something? Oh, redstone block. Hey! Okay, so that's 2 refineries. We connect this guy to here. This guy to here. Question is, can I pump 2 things in there? Well, let's power this guy. And power this guy. Let's try and grab some apples out of the system. No. Okay, we can get sugarcane. Ooh, that was lucky. Okay, let's grab this sugarcane. Pop it in here. I should start making ethanol. Yeah, so the ethanol goes directly into here. I don't need to pump it. Nice. Then I need a silver sheet. I should be able to grab a silver from here. Oop. Pop you on that. There we go. 1 silver sheet. You should be able to catalyze that. Ooh, loud. So that gets turned into something. Not sure where it's going. This might be the output of that. Okay, you are now receiving acetaldehyde. And do I just pump this over? Gonna break this and this. Are you getting creosote? Ethanol's going down. Creosote's going in. Phenolic resin's going in. Nice, nice. So then we output this guy to... Oh, we need to make the bottling machine. And after getting frustrated with not being able to build this thing, I told you I'm not good at it. I finally have it working. Everything seems to be backed up. We have 8... I think it's 8 buckets of phenolic resin in there. And then we have 18 buckets here, which should be more than enough to make all 16 books. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get the mod paper out because if you'll have a gander here, this is still very, very much backlogged. So we still have 1,600 of these to make. We have 2,035 of these. We've 13,000 of these to make. Was it worth the auto crafting? Guys, let me know in the comments. Was it worth all of this? I know you don't see all the frustration and stuff behind the scenes, but I'm sure some of it is showing in this episode. I'm going mad. Suppose we can speed this up a little bit. Problem is, when you speed it up, the power really drains. Looks like we're just going to have to wait. Maybe I can try and get the mastery papers out. 16 of these. Yeah, that was... Okay, that actually worked this time. Okay, yeah, we can get our industrial engineering mastery books. So without further ado, let's pop these guys in the hopper. And... hello? Oh, you don't have power. Okay, please let me take it out. Yes! And... go. Yay! There we go. 16 Mastery of Immersive Engineering. Which, ironically, was a little bit easier than the ones I thought were going to be easy. But having said that, it would actually be much easier if refined storage was working. I'm convinced I've done something wrong somewhere. There's something configured wrong, or I've put a something somewhere is in the wrong position that's making this all go bad. Because I've used refined storage before, and it's never been like this. And granted, I've never had quite so many external storages and exporters and importers and machines doing stuff, so it could just be the amount of stuff it's trying to process. But let's pop these into the system. So we have the Compressium ones done. We have Flux Networks done. We have Digital Storage processing now. TechBooks is not done. Waystones is done. Beyond Earth is done. Thermal is done. Immersive Engineering is done, and Essence is done. Oh yeah, I did Essence off camera because I accidentally clicked on the process thing. I was just checking I had enough Essence and stuff in the system, and I clicked start, and it processed them. So yeah, that one worked, which was nice. So let's see, the tech book one. We need 128 tech books per book. So that's, let me just get a calculator. 128 multiplied by being equals 2,048 tech books minus 63 equals 1,985. So let's craft 1,985 of those. And we most definitely have voided Technium. Where's all my voided Technium gone? Huh? Where's all my voided Technium gone? Breathe. Just breathe. Oh, the recipe was not selected. Ah, interesting. Okay, but we should now have enough. Are you not making nether stars? You are making nether stars, and you should be connecting. I think it's just the fact that the refined storage system is just orked. I'm gonna throw you. Yeah, you started making again. I'm gonna throw you all the way over here. There we go. You keep on making final techniums. We should be quite backed up on this by now. Yeah. I also added a couple more miners because I knew this would happen. There we go, that's 32. We might have enough then. Okay, let's try that again. 1,985. Start. Start. Okay, there we go. And now I can't get it out of the system. I've just added one of these high flux coils, which allow the machine to accept more power, and it seems to be able to keep up with 64x speed. We've already gotten onto the raw advanced processors, so I'm going to keep on doing this, using up my time in a bottle, and hopefully this gets rid of the backlog for the digital processing one, for the digital mastery book, and we can actually start taking stuff out of the system again. Okay, this seems to be working. These are going up, these are going up, these are going down. Looks like if I use up another 10 hours or so of this, we should be there. Okay, we're down to the last one to be crafted. I think one more speed up of this guy, and we should all be done. Oh wait, no, I think I might be done. Okay, we're missing some string. Okay, that's the easiest fix I can find. Start. So are you almost done? Getting there, getting there. It's just consolidating everything down into the 64K storage parts. And there we go. Finally, it's done. Okay, that's all our tech books. Let's just steal the quantum compressor from over here. We can just put this stuff into the system because, yeah, that's easy enough, I suppose. Then we grab out 16 of these guys. I think sugarcane. It's always something. Why? Yeah, I'm just going to let the system calm down for a little bit and then it should be okay. It's the final books we need. The final books! Okay. Let's do this. Wait, I only needed one paper? No. I mean, I'm not complaining, but 16 tech books mastery. Nice. So that means we have, well, 17 of this one accidentally, but we have all of the books needed to make the final Technium ingot. We just have to wait for all of the Technium to fill back up and for us to get 32 voided Technium and for all the metals here to back up because these also need Technium. So I'm gonna leave the game running for a few hours and hopefully when I come back, everything will be ready to go. I'll do a little bit of cleaning up. I'll get rid of all the trees over there. I'll do something with the bees and maybe tidy up the copper here that I had intended originally. But hopefully when you guys come back, I will be able to craft the final 16 Technium ingots and we'll finish this pack together. So we are now on to day 3. I honestly thought this was only going to take maybe like a long day to make an episode, because each of the previous episodes, with the exception of the last one, took, give or take, about 12 hours of playing and then 6 to 7 hours of editing. But this one is on day 3. So I apologize that the final episode is taking so long, but everything just takes so long to do. I actually think the end of this pack is far too grindy for a satisfactory finish. I think it could most definitely be cut down quite a lot, because it should not take this amount of effort just to finish off the pack. That's my experience with it, and it's my honest opinion. But Ben Law, if you ever did watch this video, I think the end of the pack is a little bit too grindy for my liking. But I am a completionist, so I shall persevere. So yesterday we got all of these books needed for the final Technium ingot. We should have everything already backed up now here, Technium wise, including Voided Technium and Hellish Technium, I hope. 16 by 8, that's 2 stacks of Hellish Technium. I hope we have enough Hellish Technium. But the only thing left to do is autocraft these guys. And I think I have all of it set up properly in here for the autocrafting. I've added all of the blocks and stuff needed, and then there was 2 other recipes needed as well. I really think I have it all set up properly to do this without any trouble. So let's request 16 resonant rings. What? No, oh, no. Phew. Okay, that's intentional. That is intentional. I said I was going to grab 16 buckets, and I was going to get this by hand because I didn't want to mess around with fluid autocrafting. So let's throw these into the system. And I think now we can do 16 rings. Okay, well, something happened because all the machines have turned on downstairs. Yeah, there we go. 16 resonant angel rings. Nice. So I'm actually going to try to take out something. Dirt will do. I'm just going to fill up my bottom slot here because, let me see, chest. Let's make an iron chest. Let's make a gold chest. So let's put this guy down here, like so. The reason I filled this up is I want to take out the resonant rings, if they will come out. They won't come out. Okay. I have calmed down. I have learned my lesson. Before I came back, I took all of the ingots out that I needed, and I disconnected everything from autocrafting. Like I was saying before the incident, the reason I have dirt here is because I don't want these guys to go into my hotbar in case they get automatically charged and they're not able to be used by the machine upstairs. So in here we have all of the things needed ingot-wise and quantum compressed die-wise to make 16 final Technium ingots and end this pack. End this pack. So I'm going to pick up this chest. Let's pop upstairs. This guy on top. Okay, so for one recipe, we need 16 basic Technium, 20 advanced, 12 ultimate, and 8 elite, and 8 hellish, and 2 voided. I'm going to get that in my inventory so that then I can click on this table, shift click everything in, save the recipe, and then just let the chest do the rest. I rhymed. Let's pop all of you in here, except one. All of those in here, except one of each. And I'm just going to grab a stack of each of these because, why not? And now I think that is everything to make a final Technium ingot. Except Ultimate Technium. Did I forget Ultimate Technium? Oh god, I forgot Ultimate Technium. Please be enough. Now that we have enough, there we go. Recipe's in. Recipe is saved. Gonna put everything in there. All going in. I'm gonna let it all reach 16. And have we counted correctly? Everything has reached 16, I think. Come on, come on. No! Ultimate Technium, the thing I forgot. Maybe there's enough stuff left over for it to be able to be crafted. Okay, let's reconnect the Ultimate Technium. There is more here. Did I just forget to pick it up? Okay. I'm not going to complain. Then these should filter down every single time the craft finishes. Here we go. This is what the pack was all leading up to. These 16 tiny little ingots that don't have any use other than clout, basically. Let's turn on the crafting. And we may as well. Oh, here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Serotonin. Except there is one final thing left to do. We haven't made the tier 4 rocket, which I believe just made with calorite and kind of everything else the same. So let's go ahead and finish off this pack by maybe doing a little bit of a space exploration. Okay, so that's some compressed calorite, and I believe they go like that. Then we need 2 of these guys. 1 of these guys. Everything is so much better when those things aren't connected. Oh, we need a dash plate. And a boop. A boop. A boopity boop. And I believe that is everything for the tier 4 rocket. And for us to complete the pack 100%. This was a lot grindier than I thought it was going to be, but I am glad I did it because Ben makes wonderful packs. If you guys want to see any more, just go to CurseForge, search Ben Law, and he has absolute tons of packs. So I suppose all that's left to do, put on our spacesuit, fill her up, grab a waystone, and yeah, pack done. We're off to become a space bear. So, guys, if you enjoyed this pack, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And leave a nice comment about what you liked about this pack, what you didn't like about the pack, and what you'd like to see in the future. During the long times during this pack, when we had to wait for things to replenish, I have been testing another pack, so keep an eye on the channel for an upcoming series, obviously after I have my small surgery and I'm better next week, basically. And while you're down there in the comment section, why don't you guys click on the membership link and join the Fuzzy family, where you will get to use custom emotes during live streams, and you get a mention at the end of every single video, just like these wonderful people right here. And until next time, I have been Fuzzy Cub, this has been Techopolis 2, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye!